Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Hey, yo, we're going to be out here. Ryan's going to be out here real soon, about 7 o'clock. I'm going to play a couple more commercials, and I'm going to talk a little bit about CromCon 20 sign up real quick, and we will kick this thing off with Ryan at 7 o'clock. Be here. That's all I can say. Be here.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136, I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Come get some.
That's right. That's right. That's right. CromCon 20, the Christmas edition. Who's feeling it? Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Y'all know it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show, a Madness Special Edition. I want to talk a little bit real quick about CromCon 20. We set up the sign up post today. Look, I know anybody that's looking forward on the calendar knows that CromCon 20 falls on Christmas weekend. Okay, so I'm not expecting anybody to, come out here and give us a whole bunch of their time or do a panel or anything unless that's something they want to do. Let's see. What did we lose? We lost Twitch. I don't know why we lose Twitch all the time, but you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I don't care. Is that the Ricky Gervais version? I don't care. So anyway, CromCon 20 being the last weekend of the month, and this month actually it falls on Christmas weekend. So I'm not expecting, you guys to come out and give us a whole bunch of your time. I'm doing a what I call the unboxing, okay? The Christmas unboxing special. The unboxing challenge, anybody who wants to hold on to everything they get this month until Christmas and come out in the afternoon on Christmas Day and act like a bunch of little kids and open up all our packages together, you're all invited. That's what I'm going to do on December 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's day one of CromCon, y'all. It's going to be really casual. Count on it. Day two is just going to be 10-minute elevator pitch. I'm not trying to take you guys away from your family or anything. Come out. Woo, woo, this is what I'm doing. Tell us who you are, what you got. Boom, go back to your family. All right. So it's going to be like a all day open mic. Okay. I'm going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern and go till about 7. If somebody wants to do a panel, or go till about 8. And then if somebody wants to do a panel at 8 o'clock, that's entirely up to them. And actually, a final panel is part of CromCon tradition. So, who knows what'll happen. We've already had a couple people sign up. I know people kind of confused about it. It's not our normal format, but just look at it like an all-day Peter Samedi show or an all-day Don Chin show where people just come out and talk about what they got and then they go away. Come out, go away, go have dinner with your family, whatever. Like I said, I'm not trying to take you guys away from your families on the holiday weekend. At the same time, I have to do what I am obligated to do as a promoter, and the last weekend of the month is CromCon. So we'll just try to have fun, keep it casual, nothing spectacular or anything. What's going on, Mike? What's happening? You guys know Mike's got a show later on over on his channel. Go check it out. This is what we do. Tonight, though, we have a special guest. I'm kind of looking forward to talking to this guy because he's got a friend of mine that's letterer on this book. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I want you all to welcome to the show Mr. Ryan Haack. What's happening?
Hey, what's up? Thanks for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Hey, man, this is what I do. So,
yeah.
It's like I need you guys or I can't do what I do, right? So,
right.
Totally appreciate you coming out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have one of the few actual Christmas books going on out here, man.
Yeah.
And the timing is perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing is the campaign ends after Christmas.
Yeah, that's one. But there's the Christmas season is long. Right. I think some people consider, I guess like the New Year's Day to be the last holiday. So I figured, since people are going to be off, maybe it is a good time to potentially have it. I've never tried it before because the other campaigns I had earlier before Christmas, but this year I decided to do something different. So far, it's been really great, so we're doing really good, but yeah, it's a new thing I'm trying. So hopefully we can keep the momentum going and finish strong. So.
All right. Well, we'll kind of delve into that. I want to cover the whole campaign. I want to cover, your first couple days, how that went.
Yeah.
I want to get your outlook on all that. But tell everybody who you are,
Yeah. Okay.
where you came from, because you're a youngster, man. Where the
Yeah.
hell did you come from? Let everybody know.
Yeah. Yeah. So my name's Ryan. I have been doing this campaign since 2019. So that's kind of when I really started getting into crowdfunding and comic books as something, just fun to do. And I really enjoy. I'm a real estate agent in New Jersey City. I live in New Jersey, and that's kind of what I do on the side. I mean, like as an actual job occupation, but comic books have always been my hobby and something that I really enjoy making and creating, and especially collaborating with like talented people like Eric, who and my artist Raphael, or my cover artist, or it's just really fun to I think comic books, there's something really special about it. The collaborative effort is so much more special than just writing prose or something like that. And just being together with people, even though I've never met any people I've collaborated with face to face, actually never. And I've collaborated with a lot of different people in different, projects. It's still very fun, and it's still really, really gratifying every time I do it. And the artist always surprises me, and it's just something that I never want to stop doing. I always want to be able to make comic books and yeah, it's just, I guess that's kind of a little bit about me, just my background.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like you say, you're a youngster. There's so much young blood coming into comics right now, man. I've met so many people I'm like, man, why wasn't I doing stuff like this when I was your age? It's like, but yeah, man, you have a really solid project here. And like you said, this ain't the first. This is book 3, y'all. So if you're not familiar with bric-a-brac,
yes,
we are going to. Would you like to share your screen, or would you rather I do?
Yeah. How about you? Yeah.
All right. So what we have here, see, I was already deep looking at it. You can go back up to the top. All right. Now, this is your first 30 days, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the first 5 days, you got 25% of your fixed goal of $6,000. Let's see. Go ahead and give everybody a little foundation of why you picked a fixed goal and that particular number.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, really the whole idea with the fixed goal is that it's just the money I need to, like, the bare minimum I need to make it happen. I've done 2 campaigns in the past with this specific project, and I kind of know what I need going in and how much I need to make. And especially now, it gets more expensive with the more issues you have, because you have to reprint them. And, that's like $500 or even more, considering that the bundle is like our most popular perk, So it ends up being a lot more expensive, maybe $1,000 for every single issue that you already had. So you tack that on already. So there's that. And, the fixed goal is just, it's what I need to make the book. Cause I mean, I've already put a lot of my own money into this. I mean, as you probably know, and anyone who crowdfunds and stuff, you have to, fork over money to, obviously for the initial pages or the initial look, the designs, the colors, there's so much you have to already have ready to go to make it look semi-decent for people to catch people's eye. So, that's kind of the idea of the fixed goal, is that it's a take it or leave it thing. I have to reach that if I want to make it happen. So, yeah.
I did drop the link in the chat. You guys can go check it out yourself, but we're going to rip through this real quick. I'm going to play the video first, and then we'll go from there. How's that?
Great.
All right.
Planet Christmas, the Nutcrackers were at the height of their powers, but the tables are... When we last visited Planet Christmas, the Nutcrackers were at the height of their powers, but the tables are turning. A secret enemy has been manipulating the battle from behind the scenes, and now his plan for intergalactic domination is about to be put into effect. Our hero Garrett will encounter new friends and unlikely allies who might help him defeat the planet-conquering warlord, but there's no telling if they'll make it out alive. This 25-page third issue is fully illustrated by Raphael Sam, lettered by the talented Eric Hodson, and written by myself, Ryan Haack. Back this book and enter the fantastical yet dangerous world of bric-a-brac.
Yep, short.
Oh, that's good. Short is good.
Yeah, I agree. Because
You know,
all my other ones were 2 minutes or a minute and a half. It's just like 30 seconds. That's all you need, you know.
well, see that I say short is good because then I can have you send that to me and I can play it in my commercial spots.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If it's too long, StreamYard don't like it. You know, it's hard to download something that's too long.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I encourage people to send me stuff like that so I can play it, you know,
That's
during
awesome.
the shows. So just a little thought there. Not only that, but I also do a thing where I put people's banners up above the madness. Now you've seen that every day. There's somebody else's project up there. All you got to do is just add the madness logo to your promo card. Send it to me. I'll put it in the rotation just like that, man. Because you know, some of this stuff is too good not to be seen and talked about on the regular, or at least put out there where it can be seen and people can go, huh, what is that? You know, I mean, and I do it both on my Twitter and my Facebook group and my Facebook page. So, you know, try to get it out there everywhere. There's it's like I have a whole bunch of Facebook friends and only about a third of them are actually in the madness. So in order to reach them, I still have to like throw stuff on my own page too, which I hate doing. I don't even like looking at my news feed or none of that. I go to Facebook, I go to my group. What's going on in the group? Share some stuff in and out of the group. Get out of there. It's easier to do that on Facebook than it is Twitter, because as soon as you pull up Twitter, you're getting your news feed. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you're getting what everybody's saying. And on Facebook, I can just go straight to my group.
Right.
You know, so it works for me, y'all. I stay off that news feed, though. It's rough out there. It's rough out there on the internet.
Especially Twitter. It's definitely rough.
They're you know, I mean, everybody's a keyboard warrior, so it's fun, you know. At the same time, you got to protect your brand, you got to protect what you're doing, you know, so you got to stay away from most of that crap. It's hard. Especially if you're outspoken old guy that's got opinions. You know what I mean? Oh well, we get over it, we get past it and through it. And this right here, you want to go ahead and let's see, you got 25-page third issue. So is there a catch-up tier type stuff where you can get into?
Yeah, there's the main featured perk is really where you get all three of them. So it would be this one and all physical and digital. And then there's also a print that's being worked on presently by my friend Tom, who does all the covers. So those will also be included with all the physical perks. But yeah, we try to make sure that everyone can, you know, have an opportunity to get caught up. And so all of them are add-on perks too. So like, let's say if you wanted to get a shirt, you can add those on for a discount price because the shirts are kind of expensive. So I figured maybe it would be easier to discount the books if you wanted to add those on or something. So yeah, just trying to make it fair.
Look, Father Christmas, he is, that's who he believes can save everybody from the madness. From the madness?
I know.
Only I can save you from the madness.
Yes, that is kind of the plot. Is him trying to find Father Christmas, and who he thinks is this great, you know, who has the ability to do this. But you know, there's a lot of complications in the war, and Father Christmas is he's lost a lot of his power because his planet is under siege, and not a lot of people have Christmas spirit, which powers him. And so it's kind of this whole complicated thing that our main character, and there's a lot of different enemies, and it's kind of like, I would say, Rudolph and that Rankin Bass universe with Star Wars. If you added those together, that's really what I tried to make this like story into it. It's something I've always wanted to see personally because I love Christmas so much and I love the characters and the culture of Christmas. I just wanted to see what it would look like in like a fully realized, like kind of like a Lord of the Rings or Star Wars world that's like taken seriously, you know? So I don't think I've ever seen that before really. And so it's something that I wanted to do. So I hope I've achieved that in some way.
Well, that piece right there is badass.
Yeah.
Who's the big red guy in the background all mad?
So that's the secret enemy. For the
Okay.
first 2 issues, we thought that the Nutcrackers were really the bad guys, but we find out that actually they were being supplied with weapons, and basically their whole motivation is to take over the planet because they're getting help from this outside warlord. Because Planet Christmas used to be very peaceful, but until this guy started kind of messing with things. And so his overall goal is just to take over the galaxy, and Planet Christmas has a resource that he's very interested in. So I'll just say that. And if you've read some of the issues, you kind of know a little bit about that. 3 will elaborate on that. Absolutely. But so he's the big bad guy who's been like controlling everyone in some ways. And it's kind of like, he's really evil, whereas the Nutcrackers, you can sort of see like they are definitely evil and they're trying to take over the planet and they're doing bad things, but in some ways you can see why they're doing it because they feel like, Father Christmas was always they're looking over them or kind of controlling them, so they're kind of rebelling in a way and thinking that they're taking over the planet. But you'll kind of see more of that as you read the story too. But it's a really interesting, it's a children's book, but it has a lot of different themes and characters that have, I hope I've made the characters like fully fleshed out and their beliefs are very clear, and the motivations are really clear. So it's just a fun book, a lot of interesting things that can maybe interest adults and kids alike. So.
Well, I noticed that Garrett, that's the little redheaded dude's name.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I noticed that he and Crom share a weapon of choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It is the slingshot is definitely that kind of. Yeah, he's a cool character. I think one of the cool things about like children's like Christmas stories is like him as a kid. It allows us to like look at the whole Planet Christmas with a childlike perspective, and then hopefully by the end his arc is to kind of become mature but still have that childlike belief in Christmas, because so many adults get in real life get like they don't like Christmas for some certain reason, not all of them obviously, but they lose that childhood innocence. And so he's going to have to go through this whole war and hopefully retain that that joy for Christmas. But it's very difficult because like the whole world there's a war going on, and we're trying to tell that like Polar Express like type story, but yet there's this massive war background, so it's kind of an interesting juxtaposition, I think.
Have you ever heard my take on adults and Christmas?
No, I'd like to hear it.
It's more a take on aging, but Christmas is the best analogy to use. As we get older, time goes faster. And I firmly believe that's because there's not as many things that we look forward to with such fervor as we did when we were kids. You looked forward to Christmas, and the month of December went so freaking slow because you were waiting for Christmas morning, right?
Yeah.
And as you get older, those things don't mean quite as much, and time just starts to slip by. I tell the kids, my grandkids, it's like Santa doesn't have time for adults on Christmas. He's got too many kids to worry about.
Yeah.
But when you see stuff like this land in Pop's mailbox that Pops didn't pay for, that Santa's still doing his job for the adults.
Yeah.
He just does that spread out through the year. Right? And I try to tell them, don't lose the magic, because when you lose the magic, that's when it's really gone.
Right.
For me, Santa comes all the time, man, in the form of gifts from people like you all the time. my Santa is a year-round entity, and he comes calling in the mailbox on the regular, and we love Santa.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And the
Yeah.
kids see that, and it's like the kids know I ain't got money. I mean, I can back some, but I can't back everything. And I receive a lot of stuff that I didn't, actually back or pay for.
Yeah.
And I love those people, but I get to use that to keep the magic alive in the grandkids.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So
Yeah, I agree. I think that, a lot of like adults, they do. You're right. I think it does. The Christmas season with the music and everyone's joyful, and I mean, there's the advertisement of joy, and I think that kind of drowns people out too. Is like the constant advertisement, and then how they keep advertising it earlier, and I think that people get cynical about it because I mean, stores do want you to buy. Like that's exactly what it is. But you're right, there is a magic about Christmas that it's regardless of like the commercial aspect of it. It's just like being together. I think as I grow older, that's all I want. Is just being with family. That's all I care about. I don't even care about the gifts. That's really like something I don't even think about. Really, I don't even tell people what I want. It just
I care more about when I can give gifts than I do about the ones I receive.
Exactly.
I like to be in a position where I can spread the wealth.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's like those are the times that I love.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the best gifts, like giving.
The spirit of giving.
Yeah.
Receiving's awesome. But it's the spirit of giving that gives you that glowy feeling on the inside.
I agree. Yeah. And again, you don't realize that until you grow older too. You hear about it in like Charlie Brown or these Christmas specials, or even the Rudolph.
I love Linus, dude. Linus always got some words of wisdom for you.
He does. He pulls out the Bible verses, and but I think you're right, is that you really only start to realize that giving makes you feel so much better than getting when you're older. It takes time to mature. It takes time to understand that. So Christmas is just a really meaningful time, and it almost, like, I always in the back of my mind wanted to create some kind of Christmas soap opera thing, and finally I had that opportunity. I saw the right artist, and I figured it was time. So this is
you got a little elf there. What's his name?
So he's just like he doesn't really have a name. This is from the but he's just kind of talking with this secondary character, Marie. That's her. She's like a gingerbread character who's our Garrett's like 10 years old. He's 9 years old. So he needs someone to help him go through this dangerous world. And so she's helped him as of this issue to get through this planet, because it is very dangerous. And there's in the last issue they were attacked by creatures in the woods, or they've been attacked by certain nutcrackers at every corner, and so she's been his confidant and also his help, and she's the leader of a militia basically, and she has her own goals too, which will definitely came to light in the last issue, in this one too, and there's some drama there, but she's a really fun character too, because
is everybody looking at this? Is everybody looking at this page right here? Look, I got a Frosty the Snow Spider. I got a gingerbread family. What else we got? We got more gingerbread people in the background. We got we got Garrett back there. What's up with the penguins? The skating penguins.
They got to do something, penguins. They don't really have good grip. They don't really have a lot going on. So, I guess skating is their only option.
I like this. You got a lot of little Christmas all over the place.
Yeah. But then the dragon, again, trying to emphasize the fantasy aspect. We're trying to, like, it's familiar, but yet not, like it's like, yeah, exactly. It's familiar, but yet really not. So we're trying to go for like a strange, then the dragons will tie into, there's a lava planet where the nutcrackers reside, and we'll go into that too in this issue, actually, issue 3. But it's just a really fantastical Christmas universe, I feel like, is the best way to describe it. But also sci-fi, because again, we're going into the science fiction, especially now, because we're going in, the first scene in this book is in space, actually in space in a spaceship. So the melding of things we're trying to just kind of make it unlike any other Christmas story before,
Yeah, well, I mean, I love it. I mean, this is the snowman and the snow spider. Do they get a little nervous when the dragon flies over?
I would imagine, right? Like if you just
a little nervous,
If he had ice breath, though, I think he would get maybe he has ice breath though. So
I'm thinking if he's red, he's got to breathe fire.
Right.
Just me, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is you with Santa when you were baby?
Yeah, for every campaign I pull out like a really old picture of me. So yeah, gotta bring out the old pictures just to show people that I'm serious.
Such good stuff, man.
This is Raphael. He's an incredible artist, and like I said, when I found him, I knew that this was the project because he has that childlike drawing style. But yet he can also tell really it's like a Pixar kind of style where he can emphasize the really emotional moments, and he's just like an incredible, and he inks and he colors everything he does too. So he's kind of like a taskmaster, and he's just the best. He's an incredible, he's the absolute perfect artist for this book. I couldn't even imagine. And Eric is an incredible letterer too.
It's our buddy, the dreaded dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. When I saw Dreaded Dinosaur, the lettering on it, I knew that he would be really, because again, that kind of has similar color style to my book, because it's very poppy and vibrant. And so I knew that it would work out really well. And he's just been a great letterer, and I can't wait to bring him on for the third and going forward, because it's just really, he's great.
I got to meet him at Grand Rapids Comic-Con a couple weeks back.
Oh, awesome.
It was great. I love Eric. I love Barry, and I love that whole Indie Bolt crew.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, he just kicked out that Roddy Piper book.
Yes.
The Kilted Avenger. He's got Dreaded Dinosaur Man. He's got so much cool stuff. But when I showed up at his table, it's like he's got prints of all kinds of wrestling covers and stuff, just all kinds of them. I was like, man.
So he lives in Grand Rapids? Okay, got it.
No, I think he lives up closer toward Detroit, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But we were at the Grand Rapids Comic-Con.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where he lives. I just know that most of the Indie Bowl people are Michigans.
Oh, okay.
And that's of course where I live now. So
this is
I ended up hooking up with all them people.
Yeah, this is me and my family with the shirts from last year. So again, if anyone's interested, we're offering the shirts long sleeve and short sleeve as a perk, and you can get the books with them and stuff like that. So
that's add-ons.
Yes, the books would be add-ons with the shirts, but they're at a cheaper price if you get a shirt. So hopefully that's incentive to get the shirts because they're pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I love them. And
this dude looks awful happy for having an arrow sticking through his arm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is the fan art by Carlos Rodriguez. He did, if you know Otis Stein, I don't know if you've ever heard of that book, but he did that. Yeah, he did that, and he's like an incredible artist, and he just kind of pulled this out one day, and I was like, I have to put this on the campaign page because it looks awesome. So many great fan arts that all you guys have done, so much. Incredible fan arts. So just been really, really blessed. Yeah, this one was really an obvious reference, but
good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's good because and this is one of the people who bought the book just kind of to show our awesome supporters and another fan art too.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what we got on Tierland. All right. This is it. All the digital and physical catch-up tier. One, two, and this one, number 3. Were the first two also 25 pages? What's the total page count here?
Yeah, they're all 25 pages. Yeah,
right.
So it would probably be about 70 to 75 pages of content that you'll be getting. Pretty awesome.
And that's all. Do you plan on doing like a graphic novel volume
Yeah. So
thing
with
later?
with this next issue, it's going to be the last one of this arc because I think I really have the itch to continue on. And like trying to make it a yearly thing. And so when 4 ends, I'm really going to try to push for a graphic novel and like a collection, and then have a separate campaign that year. I guess it would be 2023 then
Right.
for the 5th issue. Something like that, it'll be really, really fun though. I think people would really enjoy that, having them all together, and hopefully I could get that done before that Christmas of that year, because then it would work out better.
Frog, this one needs love, bro.
Oh, Frog is the best.
I know.
He's literally the best.
He is. He has been immortalized in the madness as the frog with the wrench of power right there.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He actually has his character in the book. So if one of his frog is, a lot of his different characters have been in the books because he's back those kind of tiers, and that's a perk that you can get in this one too. Get your character in the book, because again, that definitely like emphasizes a lot of people come up with these really fantastical characters that totally fit in the universe, and that's one of the benefits of having this clash of fantasy and sci-fi, is you can kind of allow other people to put their characters in, and it's super fun. So
cool.
Mm-hmm.
We got people popping in the chat. Corey Barton, what's going on, man? Welcome to this special edition, talking to Ryan Haack about Bric-a-Brac number 3.
Yes.
Good to see you, man. Real good to see you. You guys know what's up. This thing looks killer, man. I'm loving it. Now let's see. We got the number 3 digital for $8. You got the number 3 physical for $12. Ships worldwide. You scared about that?
It's the 3rd time. Here's one thing. The last time I did upgrade to using, and this was someone told me this. I think it might have even been Eric or someone like that, to use stamps.com. It was incredible. Like, or maybe not. I'm not sure if it's stamps.com, but anyway,
pirate ship or something.
Yeah. And I got my own printer, and it's only $2 for US shipping. So or $2 to $3 or $4. If it's just one book or something. So it's just been really, really helpful to have that. Last time I remember my first campaign, when I didn't know what I was doing, I would go to the UPS and then just measure it on the little kiosk thing, which we have here in Jersey and New York City, and then ship it out, and it was like $10 to $7 a book. And like now realizing how much less I have to pay just using my own printer, it's like a complete lifesaver. So I've kind of figured out the whole shipping thing, at least I hope so. That's why I made some extra buffer in the campaign. Like I said, we have to reach 6,000 too, because a lot of that's included in the shipping, and it's a whole thing. So,
right.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this art looks killer. It just reminds me of that kid cartoon stuff that I was watching on Saturday mornings when I was a youngster.
Yeah.
I do want to say if there's room for Christmas characters, there's always room for Crom. You know what I'm saying? He's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's an internet troll. And he trolls everybody. He trolls me. He trolls my show. He's an internet troll. That's just what he is. What do you mean you don't know about all this pink? It's Christmas, man. Look at that, Corey. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Yeah, I love that. That's going to be on the shirt. So if anyone's interested, I think that's a pretty cool image, because it's got all the characters, so.
So then you have the double Bric-a-Brac 3.
Yep.
Which is the digital and 2 copies of the physical, and the good King Wenceslas print.
Yes.
All right. That's if you want to get a copy and keep one pristine or give one to a friend. You guys know what's up. And then you have the digital bundle where you get all three of the digital for those of you overseas who just are scared of shipping. Okay, I get it. And there's your bric-a-brac t-shirt, the one we were just looking at, that right there. Beautiful piece of art. Gonna be on the shirt, and you can also get a book as an add-on if you get the shirt. And the long sleeve, short sleeve, long sleeve, bang bang.
Yeah.
All right. And then donate bric-a-brac.
Yes.
If you back this tier, 2 copies of bric-a-brac 1, 2, and 3 will be donated to a Boys and Girls Club chapter of your choice.
Yes.
You guys know I'm all about kids' charities. So this just became the one I expect everybody to back. If you're going to get the catch-up tier, go over here and get this donate bric-a-brac as well. Put some out there for, kids to see that otherwise probably wouldn't get to see it.
Right.
And then you have your create a Christmas character, $90. You also get all 3 digitals, all 3 physicals, the print, and you get to add your character into this book somehow. I don't know if it's background or how you
background, but yeah.
Yeah, man, I can see Crom hanging out back there.
Yeah, it definitely, I mean, let me give you some examples. In the last issue, there were some pretty fun ones. Let's see here. It's just really fun because they add to the, here's one example here. You can see actually there's several different people here. So this is someone's character, the Tin Soldier. I forget the name of the
Yes, I know the Tin Soldier.
And then this is one of the backers. And they chose to have their own face. And then this is actually Justin Dunn, I think his name is. He always backs my campaigns and is so supportive and so thankful. He wanted to put his 2 daughters in here. Nice. And there's just a lot of really, really cool stuff like that, So
cool. That's
awesome. It's really fun. And one more example here too, like right here, there's some more characters. That's Chris. I don't know if you know, maybe he did some
Sugar Chris.
He does the something brew, the morning brew or something like that.
The morning roast. That's
the morning roast.
Chris,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's not wearing a red dress. What's up?
And then there's just he wanted to have his character in there, and so
he
really,
usually
really
likes
fun.
to be killed off, man. I'm surprised you didn't kill him off.
There's always issue 3, I mean, issue 3, I will say this, is all out war. I mean, like I would say maybe 12 pages of the book are just dedicated to fighting. Maybe 11 or something like that. But it's a big battle. It's probably it's not the next 4th issue is a space battle. This is kind of like a boots on the ground battle with all the good Wenceslas's knights and Father Christmas and the elves and the Nutcrackers and the militia. So it's everybody fighting. So it's going to be pretty exciting stuff.
Now that Tin Soldier, that's Star-Crossed Comics, right?
Probably. I'm not sure.
I think it is. I think that was on their website because I was just talking to Joe Spicer on Monday.
Okay.
So yesterday, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of theirs. That's pretty awesome. That's dude. Everybody, all the cross promotions, all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff, man. And I mean, I don't even have a book, and that stuff finds its way to me because this is the Mavericks. Into the Natverse cross promotion print.
Yeah.
And there's my little dude hanging
cool.
underneath the lifeguard chair, So I mean, all these kind of cross promotions, this is what builds fan bases.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There's people that might not have any idea who you are, but they know Joe Spicer and they know Starcross and they see that and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go check this out.
Yeah.
And the same with the people on the morning roast, Sugar Chris and Sim. They they get to say, hey, look, I'm in this book, and then their whole audience is aware of this book now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I love that kind of cross promotion that goes on in the game now. Yeah, there you go. Check him out. He's the relentless Tin Soldier.
There we go. Awesome. I'm glad he had that because I know that around last year when he said that he was gonna do the campaign, he didn't he wanted me to put it in the thing because he hadn't done the campaign yet, basically, what I'm trying to say. So I'm glad that he's starting now. I'm glad that he decided to go forward with it. That's awesome. Actually, it looks like he already did one. So issue 2. Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know for sure if that is the Star-Crossed comics or not. I don't know if theirs is just the Tin Soldier or if that's a different book. Frog can let me know though.
Yeah, he knows it all. He knows.
He knows everything.
He does.
Actually, it's pretty amazing some of the awesome stuff that's going on right now all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Sister Mercy, did 500 backers on Kickstarter. Dude opened up a Indiegogo campaign to bring that book over to the Twitter people, Indiegogo people. That book is amazing, man. So yeah, everybody needs to check all these books out, man.
Oh yeah, there's so much good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be for you, but it might be for your friend. Check it out. If you see something you're like, man, my friend will like that, tell your friend about it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's just so fun. Yeah,
put food on everybody's table, man. These guys are starving artists. You know the term. Oh yeah, it is Star-Crossed. All right, see, there it is. Yes, there it is, right there. I thought I saw that book on their website. So, yeah, Star-Crossed Comics, good stuff over there too. Definitely. What's up, Shadowhawk Bats? Shadowhawk Bats. He's a super backer. Backs all kinds of comic books in the Indiegogo platform.
Awesome.
There's so many cool people out here, and you guys know what's up. CromCon. I gotta keep throwing it out there. CromCon. Yeah. It's gonna be simple this month, y'all. It's gonna be casual, really, really casual. Black Kozar, yeah. See, he's starving. He ain't eating in a few hours. It was hilarious. Corey was on the stream, Clayton was on the stream, and Corey was in the chat, and Corey was just ripping him, bro. Promote, bro. Come on, bro. Talk about the book, bro.
Yeah.
Great. Those guys are awesome, man. They have some, they both talented as hell when it comes to their art. And yeah, man. 246 as of yesterday. That's how many books you backed, dude? Damn.
Wow.
That's a lot of books.
That is really awesome.
I mean, I backed a few, quite, not a lot since I started my own account, and then I used to use my son's account. So I don't really know how many that we backed. But I got a damn filing cabinet with two full drawers of indie comics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're doing all
A lot of times sometimes I've been doing it as a guest. Like sometimes you can back as a guest because sometimes I'll forget my password or something. So it's hard to always do it. But or on Kickstarter too is the same thing.
Right. I mean, everybody, you have to understand where your audience is, and it doesn't hurt at all to use both platforms.
Oh no,
definitely not. I mean, part of the game is putting it where everybody can see it.
Right.
But at the same time, okay, if you do a successful Kickstarter and you come over to Indiegogo and nobody knows,
it's not going to work. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you have to come out on the shows that promote the Indiegogo campaigns. Then
100%.
It's like,
yeah, I know that the hard way for sure because I tried that with this campaign. I was like, oh, it didn't work on Indiegogo. I moved over to Kickstarter, and then I was like, oh, that failed. Moved back. It does. You're right. If you have success with one campaign on Indiegogo, you probably, unless you're like a super big name, unless you're like, you have She the Omnibus, of course it's going to make money because everyone knows what she is, But if it's something that is lesser known and you have an audience on one platform, I think you're right. You should stay on it, and that's what I've tried to do with this series, and it's worked so far. So,
you work on the platform that you have the biggest audience. Obviously.
Exactly.
That's where you want your initial boom to come from. But then, Amazon, all that stuff, it's there for a reason to sell books.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Indiegogo in demand. I like you being able to use your own printer. And one of the things, man, with the way printing is right now, um, I'm a firm believer in trying to find you a printer that's close enough where you can go look at the product as it comes off the press.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just saying, be somewhere where you know what they're doing. You can go drop in. Not only that, but you don't have to pay to have 500 books shipped to you. You just drive over there and pick them up.
That's probably what I should, now that I have a car here, I should do that. I should absolutely do that. Because, you know, the shipping is a huge expense, and like, you're completely right about that.
And, you know, I mean, that's just like, you know, the way I think. It's like, I'd find somebody close enough I could go observe the product with my own eyes.
Right.
Not wait till it gets here, open the box and go, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what happened last year. That's what happened to me. I had all these misprints, you know, and it just would make more sense if you paid a little bit more money for the printing and then just did it somewhere closer, you know, there'd be less of an issue. But, you know, I mean, a lot of people say the quality of these books is really good. You can see they're like,
who did those?
Mixam, actually, you know, I'm not sure.
And Mixam's the one that made me mad this month.
Yeah, they made me angry too, you know.
They took Reenie's money on the book I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, we can't do that. And it's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, it's on your website. You're making me mad now. Don't make me go out there and say bad things about Mixam.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing, I mean, they're usually pretty good, though. I can't lie. They do usually do a really good job. And
I have books printed by them. I'm just saying, it's like now from the promoter aspect and the fan aspect of this, I'm not even talking about how mad a creator would be.
Yeah.
Okay. From a promoter aspect, it's like I've been telling everybody about this, and now we're not even sure, you know, when or who's going to print it, how it's going to turn out. We're hoping, you know, the best for Reenie, but now she's scrambling, right?
Yeah.
So they let her down, but they didn't just let her down. They took her money, and they held on to her money for a couple weeks, and then they went, "Oh, we're sorry, we can't do that."
Oh.
Okay. Well, now you made the fans mad because you just held us up 2 weeks with nothing. And then now she has to go look for the new printer or whatever, you know, now she has to scramble, but they held up her campaign for 2 weeks for nothing.
Wow.
Okay. They could have just said day one, don't send me your money because we can't do that during the holiday season or whatever their freaking excuse was. But you don't hang on. You don't collect interest on other people's money for nothing.
Right.
Okay. That's my problem.
I agree.
Big companies do that. Little companies don't need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah. They held on to the money and they're like, oh, we can't do it.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's
that's
like she could have been shopping for somebody to do it 2 weeks ago. You
right.
told her that in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I think the problem is like, they don't even, I mean, there's probably only a couple of people working with it, you know, because it's just all through computers. At least that's my impression from my interactions with them. Like they didn't know when there were misprints because they think they're just basically running on the computers, and then there's a schedule in the system, and then it prints, and then that's it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure really how it works. I'm pretty ignorant to that, but at least that's my impression of.
And see, that's another reason you should have a local printer so that you can learn all that, and then you know what to look for, no matter where you end up or what printers you're working with. You'll have some idea of what you're looking for or what they go through. You see what I'm saying? Education is king in anything, man. You know, RJ, RJ, you know about Critical Blast, right?
Yes, yeah, I was on his show a couple nights ago. Yes.
Okay, he had, you know, complete fulfillment, shipping, all that, you know, service. I love RJ. RJ's trying to think ahead. He's trying to fill a void. He's trying to make happen.
Oh yeah, when he told me about it, I wasn't aware of it until he told me, and I was like, it's a great idea because it is so stressful dealing with these companies. It just would be nice to have someone on a smaller scale to, you know, you can actually message and will respond to you very quickly, you know, just, you know.
He gets them pretty bags. You can order them pretty bags to put your stuff in. See those?
Yeah. Wow.
That
Those are
free shipping
cool.
badge right there.
Yeah, and so that's the image of the campaign. That's awesome.
Yeah, that came from RJ.
Wow.
From Critical
Awesome.
Blast. So, I mean, he definitely has an awesome setup going on there. And, whether or not it's cost effective, I haven't had anybody come to me and go, man, I didn't really get my money's worth out of what I paid RJ. I ain't had nobody come to me and say that yet. So I'm assuming everybody's happy with what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's how you got to judge things. If nobody says anything, then you got no news is good news.
Right.
Everything I've gotten from him has been tight. So, I'm happy with what RJ's doing. And I will always promote him. Speaking of which, I left my Pepsi way over there. I guess I better go get it. I'm thirsty. Creeping. Because you know what? It says, what's that say?
Oh, awesome. I didn't know he made those. Is that just a sticker or he actually made the cup?
It's a sticker, man. I put them all over all my cups because, I mean, it's product placement.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
My big water tumbler has Don Chin's Cat Stevens, Cat from the Hood. Whoa. It's got Indie Bolt stickers on it, Comic Chat Authority, I mean, for me, it's product placement. I come in here, I drink, and it's like, hey, yo, Critical Blast, woo, take a drink. I'm trying to help everybody out any way I can. The banners, put the stickers to use, right? I mean,
for sure.
More people are going to see them. So, there they are on my cup that I'm drinking out of all the time. Mm-hmm. It's all promotion. Yes, that one, Glenn in Monsterland. Glenn in Monsterland. I think Glenn, now look, she should be making an appearance in Bric-a-Brac. I'm thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying there?
We need to make that happen.
Like cartoony cartoon. Yeah, that's like she would fit right in. She would fit right
Definitely.
in. I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to create the Christmas character, you guys. You know what's up. Up. For $90, you get all the stuff and you get to put your character in the book. Can't beat that, y'all. You can't beat that. Thinking if I had $90, Crom would be showing up there, baby, in the background somewhere. But hey, you never know. It's Christmas. I could get all kinds of millions of dollars from people, right?
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, exactly. And if not, at least vote for me.
Yes.
Ryan, this is awesome, dude. It's an awesome looking book.
Thank you.
I wish you all the success in the world. You guys check this one out. Go check it out. Go back at 56 backers right now. There should be more.
Yeah, we got to work on that. Try to get on as many shows as possible and spread the word. That's the thing. Yeah, just a share helps. It sounds really like it's been said too many times, but it really does help.
It really
100%.
does. Now, do you know Sam Bira at Catch the Craze?
No, I don't. Yeah, let me see. I need to write some names down because I'm sure you guys know a lot.
I'm going to throw some names at you real quick. Most of these people are easy to find. They're in the madness. Okay.
So it's Sam what?
Bera, Bera. And actually, I think it's backwards on his Facebook. It's Bera Sam, but you'll find it. He's in the madness. Okay. He has a show called Catch the Craze. You have Will Pace, the Creators Outlet.
Okay, so Creators Outlet. Okay.
Yep. You have, you know about the Global Frequency, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, you definitely want to go on there. You want to talk to them. At Gaslight on Twitter is Red Valkyrie.
Yes, I'm going to hopefully be on her show. Yes. But I know that they're running into some, like she said, that maybe she might not be able to do some shows in December, but hopefully that'll work out. That'll work out.
anything I can do to help all month long, you got me. Okay.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You have I don't know. Those guys go out and draw sometimes. The brothers. You got yeah, there you go. You got Creators Outlet. You got Global Frequency. Catch the Craze. You got
Awesome.
Dojo Coon. Brian Menard, Dojo Coon Comics. He has a great show. You already know all about Indie Volt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on them. Yep.
There's just so many, man. It's like you look in the madness every night. Every night there's 10 live streams, and all those people look for content.
Right. So
because
just
I
a
share
matter.
everybody's stream to the group so that you guys can find all these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Drew Esch.
Oh yes, I know him. Yep, definitely know him.
The guys at Rogueway. There's just so many. I can't even remember them all.
Well, I'll need to join this Facebook page too, then, if they're all there and that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, well, the Comic Related Madness on Facebook. That's where I drop all the links for everything.
Awesome. I need to check that out. Comic Related Madness.
Yeah, that's where it all started, man. That's where all this stuff began. Was a little look what I got group that I had on Facebook.
Awesome.
That one right there. Joined the madness. The Comic Related Madness.
Yes. Awesome.
And like I said, you send me a banner, send me a promo card, and just put Comic Related Madness on it somewhere in any font you want. If it's something that'll blend in with your actual banner, it doesn't have to actually be our logo. Just so long as it mentions the group name on the banner somewhere, and I'll put it in the rotation, man.
Got it.
What do we got here? What's up, Tam Tam? What's going on, man? You know what's up. That's another one. Let's see. Oh yeah, High Desert Highlight. See, there are so many. There are so many on YouTube, man. Geez. Man, everybody. Kimosabi, Wooly, everybody's got a damn channel.
Yeah.
Alejandro, on Twitter. What's his Twitter handle? I can't remember. Frog, Alejandro Show. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's so many great shows, man.
Yeah.
And then there's of course Bancroft. There's
of course. I was on him. Yep. As you probably know. I think you were there.
Good Stuff Comic Skaters. You know what's up over there. The CG News and Reviews. Those guys' show is amazing. The Crack Pack, they kill it. They're hilarious, and they bring a lot of viewers to their show. Monday Mayhem, OC Steve, those guys. Lord Crackhead 33 and OC Steve. Those guys are putting out a killer show. The ladies from Uncorked. Don't ever forget the ladies from Uncorked. Lola and Flying Feline, Amanda B, and Mrs. Good Stuff. Their show is like, kicked off last week. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Hilarious. There's so many great channels, man. Death Metal Hero and Jason Bascom. Was that Unhinged show? That show is great. There's just too many, man. There's just too many great shows. If you follow me on Twitter or you follow, the madness, you will see a couple dozen solid shows you can go on. So
got it. I will definitely reach out to them 100%.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Boom, boom. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
Got it.
And that's all, that's all I try to do is get as many eyes on what you're doing as possible.
Because it makes a huge difference when you have the eyes, it really does. It's a huge thing for sure when everyone knows about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, even if it's something that I don't care about, that doesn't mean my buddy doesn't want to see it, and I want everybody to get as many good comics as they can.
Right.
Next goal, get those same comics in my local comic shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's my actual end game. When I can go to the comic store and get all you guys' stuff, that's end game for me. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, all right, I'm good now. I've done all my work. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Red Gaze too. Yeah, Red Gaze is the one that did my opening trailer for Monday Madness. And RGE, if he gets his channel back, did he get his channel back? YouTube, or I mean, did he get his YouTube back, Bro? Last I seen, they smashed it. But yeah, there's so many great people out there, man, that do what I do and have bigger audiences and different audiences. You got to get out there and get seen on all of them, and that's your job. Oh, his channel's back, sweet. Geek Hero Bubba, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Madness Special Edition. So you guys go check this out. Break a Brack number 3, get number 1 and number 2 while you're there. And that's the best drawn-in price in a comic that I've seen yet. Okay? You get all the books, and you get to get your character drawn into the book. That's the best price on it I've seen yet. $90. That should be your featured tier. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know.
I wish you could do 2 featured tiers, because that would definitely be.
Yeah, get everybody in that book. Get everybody's character drawn up in
For
there.
sure. That'd be fun.
All right. We've been about an hour. Ryan, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, and I'll let you get back to your life, bro.
For sure. And I'm on Twitter. I'm just putting my name, and then that's pretty much where I'll be posting all about this. I'll be posting new pages in progress because we're, while we're doing the campaign, we're actively producing pages just so we can hit that February deadline and have stuff for you guys by the time Christmas. Hopefully we'll have some more pages by Christmas time when it comes around. And that kind of stuff. So that's where you need to follow me pretty much. That's mainly where I'll be posting stuff for this, because really that's where I feel like I get the most traction from this series in general, just because I think it's like I said, Indiegogo and that whole, I think I found the people who are interested in this book, and I've been waiting for a very long time to find that group. And now I feel like I found it. So now it's just a matter of letting people know that it's available. So
there you go. There you go. All right, man, you have a great night, and probably schedule you again before Christmas.
Okay. For sure.
Something, for some kind of show somewhere. And if you're available on the 26th, grab you a spot in CromCon. 10 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good.
10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Just DM me and let me know. We'll talk about it.
Got it.
All right, man. You have a great night, sir.
Yeah.
Great talking to you.
Yeah. Thanks so much for the opportunity, man.
You bet. It's what we do. Now I'm going to talk about CromCon for a few more minutes and play a couple more commercials, and then I'm going to go eat. I'm starving. So yeah, you guys, like, if you missed it earlier, CromCon 20 is going to be a very casual CromCon on the 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern. The unboxing challenge. Don't open anything you get between now and then. Come out and join me at 3 o'clock Eastern on Christmas Day, and let's all open our packages like a bunch of little kids. Woohoo! That's what I'm going to do anyway. And then the 26th is going to be like a all-day open mic. We're going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern and go probably till about 8, and everybody get 10 minutes. And if you want to lock into an hour, let me know. It's going to be, like I said, it's kind of going to be like an open mic. So, during the day that day, if you want to come out, just shoot me a message. You know what's up. I'd like to have it scheduled ahead of time, but it's going to, like I said, it's going to be very casual. So, I'm not expecting people to jump away from their Christmas holiday to come out and hang out with me for an hour or 2 hours or anything like that. Give me 10 minutes to get back to your family. That's what I'm talking about. So, CromCon 20, the elevator pitch. That's on the 26th, and the unboxing challenge on the 25th. That's what we're going to do. You all have a great night. I'm Pops Van Zandt, Santa Pops for the month, because I started this. Okay, it's December. I'm going to do the Christmas thing, and now I'm stuck doing the Christmas thing until Christmas. I'm going to be really sick of this hat come Christmas. All right. Y'all have a good night. Some more commercials, and then I'm out. Peace.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
That one.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
The city of prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life, with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santa-Stein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
CromCon 20. The sign-up post is pinned to the top of the announcements in the Comic Related Madness Facebook group. But if you're not there, DM me. We'll get you hooked up. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? Do you need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties? Countdowns? CromCon Monthly? We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.